remember that they're changing my voice. This video is extremely important. I urge you all to hear me out here. I urge you all to see my playlist titled Proof I Am Christ. And you'll see that I'm right. Marshall is marital scrambled. And I'm the top martial artist ever possible. No one can one-up me due to tech, breeding, cheating, and generational ill-gotten gains. Also, the word proof is a pun which we're pro of. The word Christ has the word hit scrambled into it. Profound. Also, Lilith is ill hit scrambled, and thief is hit fee with one E scrambled. It's not a coincidence. So what we see here in this incident is that this person splashed Ilhan Omar with some kind of substance. And it was a threat to free speech. It was symbolic of a threat to free speech. Okay, now keep in mind that the word free has the word fee scrambled into it. And the word population is a play on words for population. Trying to control your patriarchal lines and your free speech and more. That's what they're trying to do. Now notice she kept on speaking afterwards, even though her bodyguards or whoever that was urged her to get checked out, what have you. Because free speech is more important than your safety. Principles are more important than life in the flesh. People need to understand these things. You don't seem to understand as a society why we need peaceful and logical and constructive debates that are fair and just and right. A lot of you keep pointing toward conservatism, or you point toward some kind of illogical left-wing philosophy. You're not looking at the solution here. Conservatism is like the problem. Why did he try to silence her? Why did the Klan try to silence the Freedom Riders? You know, they were black, white, Jewish, what have you. Why did he try to silence them? Why did they try to silence them? Because they're trying to conserve something. Now, what is that? It's oppression. Okay? At the center of white supremacy, Jewish supremacy, LGBT supremacy, right? Throwing token minorities' bones is oppression and sadism. What they're doing is stupid and pointless, and they're not smart enough to realize it's bad for them. When you look at the rich, are they impressive? No. Could they be a lot more impressive if they had less money and treated people fairly? Yes. So why are they doing it the way they're doing it? Because they're not well. Thus, her name, Ilhan Omar, is also symbolic, right? It starts with ill. Whether or not she is, you have to look at it as a jigsaw puzzle. They like the jigsaw effect here. We have to put things together and think things through, like Proverbs, which is a book in the Bible, which is there to explain the parables and the riddles and sayings of the wise. And it's explained the sayings with sayings. So the language of the Bible includes looking deeply into what is being said and coming to the right conclusion. I urge you all to organize for my war on poverty plan, wealth taxes and cost-effective spending. And for those of you who struggle with that idea, keep in mind the government these days spends about $7 trillion a year. $7 trillion. Well, they just cut the check one year for $50 billion to end homelessness. Why did they cut SNAPs? Why pass the big, beautiful bill? It was like $340 billion a year in tax breaks. Think about it. They gave $340 billion a year in tax breaks, but they refuse to make a one-time payment of $50 billion to build 400 or 500,000 apartment units. You can also build tiny homes, mind you, and come in at about 2.5 or 2.25 people per unit on average. That would end homelessness. Then we could stay ahead of it with $5 billion a year or so. They spend $7 trillion a year. $7 trillion. So why won't they end homelessness? It's not that expensive.